Are you looking for something different to do for your party? Have you ever considered a virtual tarot card reading party? Yes, I said a virtual tarot card reading party. Any kind of party. Well, if you're interested in finding out more about it, email me at gypsymedicinewoman@gmail.com and let's get your party started. Woo, 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 woo. Hello, everyone. Cynthia Toet here, your tarot card reader. Yep. She loves to read tarot to help heal your guys' story. Flip that story around to better. That's my goal. Let's get that story going right so we can live our life in a higher vibrational story. I'm telling you, all these new names coming up, they're just the same people. Hello, Crystal. Happy to see you here. I wonder why they did that. It's got me curious. All right, we're all done with that Mercury retrograde. We're at the 11th of it. 11th day of August is the last day of the Mercury retrograde with 1 week of the effects, a shadow effect of it. So let's hope that shadow isn't too heavy. I know it was real heavy up to 2 weeks prior to it. So I'm looking forward to it to be gone. Bygones, be gone. Be gone with that energy. Even though, I mean, it did have a lot of negative stuff, but it also, I know you're Amanda Love Will. I've actually looked everybody's name up, so I know who I'm talking to. So it was just, it's crazy. Everybody's got a new name. Even mine was changed. I used to have, it used to say Gypsy Medicine Woman with Your Hidden Love Story behind it, but they've changed it, so they took out Your Hidden Love Story behind it, which I'm okay, because I went to change it a while ago back to that, but it wouldn't let me, so I'm happy that it did that for myself. And so it did, this Mercury retrograde did come up with a lot of hiccups and things, but it also started realigning some things that are for my higher good. So I'm sure that's happening with everyone else too. It's realigning you guys for your higher good. So something came in when other things left, some new things came in. And if you take a glimpse of the new things that have come in, you will see that with the other that was in existence in your life, being gone, it actually made room for the new to come in. And if it didn't leave, there was no room for that newness to come in. So there's some good behind it, even though it was intense. It was some tower moments for sure. Danelli. Yeah, I know. It's really being challenging for us, for myself, as a live streamer. See who's here in my chat. Oh, I got a lot of new people. Oh no, they're not new, they're old. They just all decided to upgrade their names all at the same time. And when I'm on TikTok, they have this little sound. I can push the sound button and it's a laughing sound. So I have to mimic it when I'm over here. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys for a collective reading. Let's get these cards going. Danelli, I heard that you're a singer. Hey, Summon! You changed your name too! I'm doing okay today. I want to be doing even better. Alright, let's see. Everything has been tough, yeah, but it feels like it's necessary. It has been necessary transition for the better, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Isn't that the truth? Let that butterfly emerge. Let us all come out and fly. Let us be that best version of ourselves and let go of anything that was in its way. Hey, hey, hey. Let's get this collective reading going and see what it has to say for you guys. These are my Monday tarot cards that I read for the collective reading. Just always has been. Even on Thursdays, I still read the Monday tarot. All right, let's see what's going on here for you guys as a collective. Ooh, we got a divine masculine here. Ooh, it's a divine change. We a wheel of fortune change things. Oh, look at, you guys can't see you guys can't see it. Look at. All right, hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Top screen. I put my hand there. Okay, now. Oh, there we go. See the first card out. It's Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Something's changing to something better. And who's changing? Oh, got a divine masculine. He's coming in correct. This divine masculine energy, you guys, and we all have it. The divine masculine energy is coming in correct. He's laying down that foundation. He wants to make sure that his castle is strong, is built, you know. He only comes forward when everything's in the right order. But it looks like the time is now. Ooh, come on, baby. Where are you? We all gave up on you. All right. Ooh, we got a card of flipping and flying out. Oh, he's been out healing. I asked where he has been. He's been healing. He's been getting all those tools to go through his healing. It has been a healing cycle that we've just gone through. And I don't think it's all over yet. Like I said, we still have a week left of the Mercury retrograde in its shadow. So I'm just hoping this next week is just like purging, letting go, releasing. So it's cleaning out. So it's actually making the room for this new energy to come on in. You're a singer and you'll start singing on your Magician's channel. All right. Well, I want to see it. I want to see it. The Divine Feminine, she has been nurturing herself. She's planted some seeds up to 7 years ago. And when she planted those seeds, she started watering it, nurturing it. And as she did, it started to root itself. It started to ground itself. It started to grow. It even started to provide for her in some kind of way. Maybe not the way that she anticipated it to, but it did start to provide for her in some kind of way. And let's see what else. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, that Divine Feminine has learned to let go of anything that wasn't serving her, from fear, from doubt, from insecurity, from from not feeling good enough or whole enough or complete enough. She's been letting go of any anxiety, any frustration, any belittlement, any betrayal. She's been letting go of any deceit. She's been letting go of any lies. She just let it all go. Why? Because it serves her to her highest good to just let it go. To hold on to it, it doesn't give you any flow. It stops your movement. That's why she learned. She learned just to let it go. Maybe the Divine Masculine has been watching the Divine Feminine heal herself through the work that she's been doing and watching her just let things go. And he's like pretty impressed. He's pretty amazed at how that Divine Feminine has been operating. Ooh. He wants to come forward and speak his truth. Yeah, he does. That was just a glimpse. So we want one card at a time, please. Look, the Divine Feminine, she has been speaking herself from her higher self. Her higher self is from love, from peace, from harmony, from passion, from desire, from excitement, from laughter, from joy. That's where the higher self is from. That's where we get to flow. We get to flow from this higher self. Continue on speaking to yourself with that energy so you can flow and speak it into existence as fast as you can. That's what gives us movement. That's what gives us momentum. It lets us flow. By letting that go, it allows us to flow. Ooh, there's the Tower card. No, do it as fast as you can, because the Tower just brings more movement. It makes it happen faster. It makes it happen quicker. It blows this old lower energy out of the way. Says, I'm done with that, because we're moving into a higher vibrational energy. So you can hang around in your own energy, so you can hang around in your own passion, so you can hang around in your own desire, within your own light, so you can stay true to yourself. So you can stay true to operating from your higher self, from your passionate self, from your nurturing self. That's what it is all about, is filling your cup up with so much love that, you're loving yourself inside and out. Look at the Divine Masculine just comes up at the very beginning, and then it's all about this Divine Feminine. I believe the Divine Feminine has really changed her perspective in life. She's no longer feeling less than, or not whole enough, or not complete enough, or equal enough, or valued enough. Now she's feeling like, oh no, I'm just as equal as the Divine Masculine. But it's an equal give and take. One's not better than the other. It's equal. When it comes to this soulmate connection, it aligns it, it balances it. It doesn't allow the Divine Masculine to be superior, or it doesn't allow the Divine Masculine to be operating in his ego position to his Divine Feminine. It makes, it re-scripts the story, it redefines it. For a Divine Masculine and a Divine Feminine to come together equally, it has to be balanced. It has to be in alignment to be whole and complete. To end the cycle, to go through this rebirth. Like we're ending the cycle of what it used to be, what we thought the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine was. Like my last marriage, when I got into that marriage, I was operating from a very high Divine Feminine disposition. But as I got married, I bowed down to the Divine Masculine, and I surrendered my position for the Divine Masculine. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Because then you're not being true. Then the Divine Feminine is not being true to who she really is. So after this rebirth, after this growth, after what the Divine Feminine has been learning about herself, it brings her up on the pedestal to be equal with the Divine Masculine. But now the Divine Masculine, he's been going through things too, but the journey's been showing the Divine Feminine energy. He's been having to learn how to let go of his egotistical ways, that he's always right, or he knows the way, or he knows how to do this or that. You know, he's realizing that the Divine Feminine is just as important as that Divine Masculine. There's that Divine Masculine. He's learning how to twirl his wand. He's learning how to operate from his passionate self. He's learning how to operate from his desired self. Confirmation going on. He's been watching the Divine Feminine. He's been paying attention to what she's been doing. That must be divine timing coming on up. So, my brother, he's coming home. So, who is that, Naya? Who is that? Who is it? Who's here? Who's here? Oh, it's divine timing. He's just in time. He's always on time, you guys. What do we got here? He's got a gift. He's got a gift. Oh, look at that. Ooh, this is from a cartoon artist, you guys. This is me. Look at it. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. You guys like it? You like it? Oh, who's this now? Everybody's got new names, I swear. They changed everybody's name in here, but YouTube did it. So, oh, Raquel. Oh, that wasn't Raquel. Let me see this one. Let me go to channel. Ruthie. I see. All right.
All right, good night.
Good night. Oh, he's been working 18-hour-long days. You got the whole family in here. So that's what he thinks of me, huh? Oh, Naya, careful.
I tried to get him to. I tried to get him to do something. Yeah, I know all the animals. Hey, you're home.
Yeah. The cat, meow meow. The 3 dogs. You tried to get him to what?
To get him to do a tarot with some cards or something, but he got real frustrated and all that, and I said, forget it.
Yeah.
And then I had the picture of your portrait, and I said, here's something simple for you to do.
Yeah.
He'd been doing it for 20 years, but he felt uncomfortable.
He felt uncomfortable doing the tarot.
Or whatever, just what I asked. He was kind of... But, the guy that did this came from the same trailer, the same booth.
Wow.
That did your one 40 years ago.
All right, so you want to grab my one that's Meow Meow's right on top of it. Meow Meow's showing you. So I'll show you this where I had this one portrait done.
This was done by a Walt Disney caricature guy.
A Walt Disney character guy did this one. My camera locked up again. Hold on, you guys. This one was done 40 years ago in the same booth.
Yeah, the same trailer booth. Yeah.
Trailer booth that this one got done in, but 2 different artists.
Right. The guy that did this one that I just brought you.
Yeah.
Is the guy that bought it 25 years ago.
He bought the trailer from this Walt Disney guy.
Right.
Thank you.
There you go. There's your rendition.
All right.
Put pink hair in there. It's got to have pink hair.
Yeah.
He could do that.
He could do that.
He was a challenge, but I don't let challenge limit me.
No, we can't. We know where that takes us.
Yeah.
Down the wrong road.
I've seen that road before.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, well, hello everybody, and I'm home.
Yeah, everybody's saying hi. And pink hair and all the cute features, yeah. So, And Cosmic Burst got a new name too. Let's see. Cosmic Starburst. Ooh. I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm gonna have a talk to YouTube, changing everybody's names. It's not just one person, it's everybody's name. I'm gonna have to look it up and see why that happened. Why'd they do that? Everybody's got a new name.
Mine's the same.
Yeah, well, sign in and say hello and we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so we're going to continue on here with the general reading, the collective, okay? Oh, wait, here we, oh, telling you. All right, what else going on here for the collective? The Divine Masculine come and showed himself out after I called on him. It's all about the Divine Feminine besides up here. Now I had all the animals here, now they're all gone. You're gonna have to change your name to Sunny Starburst, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm telling you. Well, at least it let me keep the Gypsy Medicine Woman part of my name. Well, so far the truth is being told within the reading that's being presented. Yeah. Yeah. He went back up to his place now, so, and who knows if he'll actually get on or not, because he's been working 18-hour days for the last 2 weeks, and now he has just drove home and got home, and he's exhausted. So yeah. Brand new beginning, a brand new start, not even knowing where you guys are going next, but you're completely trusting in divine, because you've done that self-love work. You look within and you know that all is well and everything's being taken care of. And look at there, because you've done the inner work, what happens? The sun comes out and shines, which is the happiest card in the deck, being in alignment, being in balance with self, operating from joy, happiness, laughter, play, from peace and harmony, passion, desire, being in alignment, being in balance, even in the middle of chaos. You know, you still can, your light still shines in the middle of the chaos, and all these new directions that might be coming through your way. You're learning how to block out that energy, learning how to block out the chaos, learning how to block out the confusion, so you can continue on making that forward movement. At 11:11, ooh. Make that forward movement, because you've done the work. You have carried the load, and it was a heavy-ass load, but it's over, you know. We're done carrying that load. Those are all wands, too, you know. Everything's been in movement. All right, because we've learned how to balance ourselves through all dimension, time, space, and reality. Balancing yourself, your emotional self, maybe some kind of your spiritual law has been balanced, some kind of courthouse law could have been balanced, or maybe it's done, it's over, it's complete, it's in alignment. We got a four-leaf clover in there. That four-leaf clover reminds me of a time I was Ubering. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Yeah, it's all because you guys have been doing this spiritual work, paying no mind to what's going on outside there. You continue on beautifying the work that you're doing. Going down this road, through all its ups and all its downs. You've been on this journey, and that Divine Masculine, he's been watching you all along. He's had this offer that he's wanted to give you for some time, that he has been holding back, because there has been other chaos and confusion that has been in his way, that's been interfering with the truth coming in, that's starting to settle down now. It's starting to get calm. And there he comes into the hidden love story. That's where the lovers come in, so the love story can come in and be in alignment. The divine feminine may not be able to see it, especially if she thinks about it, because it's been a long ass journey, and she probably just surrendered, totally gave it into divine, says, I'm done believing in my hidden love story. I'm going to continue on believing in self, but she doesn't see this divine masculine that's getting ready to come forward. Because, like I said, she laid it down to rest. She laid her story down to rest because there was so much coming at her that she got tired of having to defeat herself or to fight for her story there. You're seeing lots of swans this week. Good. That's a divine connection. Those are, forever soulmates. They mate for life. Yeah. And that divine feminine, she's been holding on to everything she's got to even stay in alignment with self. You just got a credit card commercial. You must have a divine credit. I'm telling you, what are they doing here on my channel? Alright, there, the divine masculine, he's got a love offer coming on in. He's youthful, he's playful, he's young. He goes, baby, I still got this love offer for me. You can't just forget about me. The divine feminine, she's going to continue on speaking from her higher self with crystal clarity, because she's the empress. She's a divine empress. She's tapped in and tuned into divine. She listens to her higher self. She nourishes herself. She nourishes the world. She speaks her truth. She's grounded, whole, and complete, and she operates from her passionate self. That divine masculine, yep, he wants to come forward and speak his truth. He's ready to put his sword down because he's been watching her journey. He's been watching how she's been speaking her truth from her higher self and how she just blossomed into being that best version of herself. Through all heartaches and all heartbreaks and through all thoughts that have come and stabbed her in the back, she still was able to operate from her higher self. She became the peacock, she did the work, and she knows her worth, she knows her value, and here comes that emperor to be with his empress. That emperor that has been holding himself back, he no longer wants to hold himself back. He wants to come forward because he's in alignment, he's balanced now. There may be other choices and options, but he's choosing from his heart space, and he loves you unconditionally because you're his divine love connection. This is a divine love story that's been laid out. It's being led and guided by divine, because divine sees all. Divine knows exactly when two people are supposed to come together and when they're not supposed to come together. Then we got the highest priest. Ooh, you know what? These two cards are even higher together. This is about union. This is about coming together. It's a secret that this connection is coming together. But this is higher than the emperor and empress coming together. This is a divine counterpart that's meant to come together with strength, with courage, with love. It's so perfect. That's what I have for the collective. All right, let's see, I have one person here that is a member right now that's on the channel, so they will go first, which is Summon, as long as Summon's here. We'll get a reading going for Summon, and after Summon we'll get Andrew and Raquel. It's beautiful. I love the collective reading. Power couple energy. Yeah, if you guys look it up, I learned this later, probably within this last year. The Hierophant and the highest priest, those two together, that's the highest power couple energy there is, okay? And I do tend to, my readings do tend to lean towards soulmates, twin flames, power couples. Someone's here, perfect. Someone's snacking on his chocolate bars. Are you sharing, Summon? Are you sharing your chocolate bars? Yeah, Summon, he's always working at the office. Or she's always at the office. I was looking something up. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I did it. Summon is a very skilled businessman, woman that has lots of business skills, using their intelligence and their ability to succeed in business. I was looking at Summon's new name as a wholeness, and that's what I got. I was redefining your name, Summon. Use your headsets or your earpiece. Oh, yeah. You're always here. All right, Summon, let's see what the cards have to say for you. I know. I play games with you guys' names here. Unconditional love coming on in. It's coming on in. Unconditional love is coming in faster than you realize it. It's already here. What do you mean it's coming in? Summon's always getting the best readings. All right, Summon, what's going on here? Look at, you filled all your cups up with love, with joy, with happiness, with passion, with desire, with worth, with excitement, with love, with peace, with harmony, with worth. Oh my goodness, what do we got here? You had to refresh. Did you miss anything? No, thank you. Connection Mobile Video, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Here we go for Summon here. See, and I thought Summon had just changed their name at first, but everybody's name got changed. So, ooh, coming into union, exciting times. Yeah, going out on events, going to festivals, going to events to speak their story, to let everybody know about their hidden love story coming out into the open. Woo, 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 woo. What'd you miss? You missed the collective reading. Now we're on Summon's reading. So, all right, what else we got going on here? This is operating from your strength. You've been wearing your heart on the outside. You're being calm on the inside. And you're seeing your name is full name showing. But how? Oh, I'm telling you, everybody's name is changed. Everybody's. Almost everybody. Andrea still has the same name. No, how do you rate Andrea? We want to know. We want to know. But you two must have done something to flip that story around, to flip that name around to something better, they think. Confusing me as a reader, as a live streamer. Who's here? Who's not? This is someone being operating from strength, you embracing the lion within, knowing that you've just really trusted everything's a matter of divine timing. I know, I saw that, Sir Ruth. I had to go check, I had to go look at everybody's name to see who I'm talking to tonight. All right, what else we got going on here for Summon? YouTube changed everyone's name. I'm telling you. Some are more complicated than others, but I like what they did with mine. So, ooh, look at with the soulmate connection. Ooh, look at, I love it. We got the coming into union, with a soulmate connection. That connection makes you stronger together. You two may be different in some kind of way, whether it's ethics or rather it's a religious belief or age, something, but when the two of you come together, it is so beautiful. It's me. It's me. Who's me? We gotta figure this out now. We gotta go see who's me. Me is Tanya. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. This is something else. Can we just not YouTube? All right, yeah, someone's got the soulmate card all the time. How do you do it, someone? With not just the soulmate card, the Four of Wands card, and the Ten of Cups card. You know, what's going to come up next? Ten of Pentacles, probably, you know. Oh, no. Oh, look at the Divine Feminine. She waited for some time for this Divine Masculine to come on forward. Because she knows that, you know, you guys are supposed to be traveling the world together, you know. You're supposed to be going to events together, to be speaking your higher vibrational story out to the world, but they never showed up. She got tired of waiting. She's not going to make a forward movement. He's got to make it, you know. It's an AL. Is that what it said? Did you look it up? It's an AI filter. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Going on here for you, summon. Oh yeah, she waited while that Divine Masculine, he had choices, he had options, and he's trying to figure out which option to choose from. I'm telling you. Oh, he's been some kind of confused Divine Masculine if he doesn't know who his Divine Feminine is. What's going on with those choices? What's going on with those options? Well, it's hidden. They're hiding. What's hiding? The Divine Masculine's heart. Yeah, that passion, that desire that he has for you. He feels pretty darn lucky to be in your energy field, but he's hiding. Yeah, he's hiding, summon. That Divine Masculine's hiding. He's been learning how to become grounded, solid, whole, and complete, and hold his balance as the Divine Feminine goes, I'm done with this story. Yeah, I'm just done. Can you just knock it off? Yes, you ID'd watch time, interest, and subscriptions. You did. I'm telling you. All right. That Divine Masculine, he has a lot of love for the Divine Feminine. He has been holding it back for some time, but he's like, look at, he's tapping into his bowl. He's trying to fill up the Divine Feminine's bowl with some of his love, because she's feeling a little depleted, so he's trying to give her some of his love. You know, these two, when they actually come together, they make a good team play. They work together really good as a team. They can, when they're working together, they're always looking at each other eye to eye, like they're just so infatuated with each other. It's like, oh my goodness, the Divine Feminine, she don't see this coming on in though. That Divine Masculine took so long. I told you that Ten of Pentacles was going to come up. There it is. She don't see the Ten of Pentacles. Here is the fairy tale dream of a card. It's coming on in on someone's reading all the time. We got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands all the time in someone's reading. The Divine Feminine, she's been doing some self-love work. And because, yeah, there have been stories that have been told and lies and deceits that have been gone on that she's had to work through when it comes to this love connection. And we got the Lover's card too. Oh my goodness. But it looks like the Divine Feminine's just kind of like she's pulled away from what's going on with this divine masculine. The divine masculine's all into this story, but the divine feminine's pretty much let it go. Look at the divine masculine. He's actually tapped in and tuned into divine, listening to those messages coming in from divine, from this love connection. You love these cards? I love them too. Yeah, let's see. I actually have 2 decks of these. Here, that divine masculine, he's getting more braver and strong enough to come forward. He's leaving the lion behind. He's getting courageous enough because he's getting all hot and bothered for his divine feminine. He's been watching her for some time. He's watching her with a smile. He's been pretty loyal to this connection. And he wants to give her an offer. He wants to give her a solid offer. The divine feminine has nothing but love. This divine feminine has been given this divine masculine, sending him lots of love for a long time. That divine masculine really wants to come forward and give her an offer. He wants to take her out on a date. He has taken a long time because he wanted to lay down the foundation. He wanted to make sure everything was complete, you know. Anything else? The divine feminine says, I'm done with this story. And the Hierophant, which is God, Lord, Source, Spirit, says, yeah, right. Yeah, you're laughing there, and so is divine. So a lot of divine intervention happened here during this Mercury retrograde too. Some of the things that happened in my life were how I found out about it were through divine interventions. Yeah, this divine masculine that's been holding his love back's on his way. He's just been waiting for some ships to come on in. Have those ships come up? Have those ships come on in yet? I think so. Your DM always looking for you. Your DM. There he is. There's your DM. Always. Goes, baby, 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 I want you. Well, you know what? If you want your divine feminine, you need to go meet her in person. Let her know so you guys can have an eye-to-eye conversation. None of this technical stuff. None of this just coming into the chats or things. You need to come in. You need to get in touch with her. You need to let her know how you really truly feel so you guys can go on a real date. Walk. Oh, I know, I'm done. Me too, I get you. I'm done with that DM. We're waiting for, since the DM don't want to come in, what are we waiting for? That higher level soulmate. And then the DM can watch what goes on next. And then the DM can go, oh, that could have been mine. But they chose another path. They chose another woman. They chose to have babies. They chose to do all this other stuff. And they left their divine feminine hanging. The divine feminine goes, oh, I'm not an option. I'm not a choice. I am the divine feminine. Put yourself first. Yep, that's what the divine feminine has done. She's put herself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically and attractive. Divine always with me. That's right. Divine's always with you. Have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Stop overthinking. Who's even thinking about it anymore? The divine feminine, she's not thinking about it anymore. She got too many other things that are in her way that doesn't give her time to think about it anymore. Keep the door open. I'm telling you, don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones that are open for you. I'm telling you. So put yourself first. Keep the doors open. Have faith, for this is true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Oh, look at that, Summon. Oh, thank you, my love, my sweetheart. Oh, I appreciate you so much, Summon. It says 111 on my screen, too. All right, and look at, what do we got? Righteous Dread. That must be, look at Divine Timing's name didn't change. What's that? How did you rate Divine Timing? No, that must be Bishop right in front of Divine Timing. Everybody's name got changed except Divine's. Yeah, that's Bishop, you guys. All right. Leave your fears behind, because your fears can stop this relationship from blossoming, and pay attention to those red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. I think that we all got what that was during this Mercury retrograde. You know what those red flags look like. And 10 out of 10, I'm telling you. But it's not just Divine Timing, it's Divine Timing 11. I mean, look at that. Last card, come on. First summon. Last card. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Summon, don't be scared. Remember, put yourself first. Have faith. Keep the door open, because this is true love. Leave behind your fears. Pay attention to the red flags. The red flags are the things that you don't want. Anything that's in your life that brings you anger, frustration, hate, disruption, anything that's taking you out of alignment or out of balance. Those are the red flags that, that's what you want to leave behind. And so you can open yourself up to true love, which is all right here in your energy. So that's what we got. I was going to say, I was surprised the engagement card didn't come up in here right at the bottom of the deck. Your love life will soon ascend to a higher level of a commitment. Woo, 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 woo. You're always trust divine. All is well. I was just wondering, where the engagement card was, and there it shows up. Engagement card is so cute, I'm telling you. All right. Divine Timing, you want a reading? This deck is so pretty as well. It's actually called the Love Oracle cards. I think I got it on Amazon. Let's see. You're welcome, Summon. It's been a while. Okay, Divine Timing's next. You got. You love me. Oh, I love you too. So Ruth, I think I got you on here already. Yeah, I got you here. Your birthday is 12 and you're on the 12th on the list. Oh. When I do a reading on myself, it's all love and the perfect story. And then when you and Kathleen do the reading on me, it's towers and hermits. Well, you must love yourself more. I don't know. All right, here we go for a Divine Time. see what's going on for Divine. Is it a love story or is it a tower story? Let's see. It's a love story coming out for Divine timing. It's a soulmate connection. That light is being shined. Happiness, joy, laughter, play. Ooh. Ooh. A soulmate connection ending. A soulmate connection going through a rebirth. Who knows? Let's see. This is for Divine timing. What's going on with this soulmate connection? It's a love with a tower story. I'm telling you. This soulmate connection going through a rebirth to make some bigger plans, because there's some bigger plans for you. You're lovers, and you wish you said it. Well, yeah. Well, it's a soulmate card, so. All right, what else going on for DT in the house? So, the World card, feeling whole, feeling complete, feeling on top of the world, something exciting you. Some rebirth is taking place to making you some bigger plans that's going to excite you. Both of these cards have to do also with an ending. Something's not the same. Something has completed itself. Yeah, something has completed itself. There's a Seven of Wands, a lot of energy maybe trying to knock you off your rocker, but you're not letting it, because you have learned how to speak from your higher self. You learn how to speak your own truth. Ooh, the Emperor. Yeah, look at divine plans. You're in alignment with some divine plans taking place. Divine is making sure that you're being loyal to self. With so much love. Brand new beginning with love. Lots of passion, lots of action, lots of fire. Brand new beginning, brand new offer, something solid, something touchable, something tangible, brand new beginnings, a solid love offer. On fine line. It's a fine line with divine love, I'm telling you. Something's coming in fast, and it may felt like a tornado moment happened when this fast moving action came in. But that fast moving action brings some kind of solid love offer. It actually helped do some healing. And now it's time to celebrate. There's the Tower. It shook things up, it moved things around, it broke away the way that things used to be. We gotta get the Tower in there. We gotta get the Tower in there just for divine timing, He called it at the beginning, and there it is. The Tower breaks things up, shifts things around, to move things around so something better can come on in. And Divine goes, oh no, there goes that Tower moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, having to look at all his options again. So there's a Tower moment that came on in that's making him look at all those options to see what his heart space really wants. I don't know. I'm done. Look, what's going on? We gotta switch the story around. Did you fall asleep, divine timing? No, we got the Five of Swords, not listening to what anybody else has to say. This is your life story. You're writing it your way. But then we have the Devil that came in too. I'm telling you what's going on. An intense love offer. Ooh. The Devil is next to the Lovers, or the Knight of Cups is an intense love offer. I'm telling you. That's causing you to move your thoughts around to a higher version of self. And that's the truth. Because you've been doing the work, the spiritual work. It has been teamwork. That's what I got for you. It's a roller coaster, I'm telling you. That's the way it is for DT. Because DT has had a lot of heartaches and heartbreaks in his lifetime that he's had to learn how to rewrite the script and rewrite the story. So he's needed those tower moments to come in, to shake things up, to move things around, so he can really come into union with self, so he can really enjoy his life and celebrate his life. So he can be operating from his passionate self, you know, so that sun can truly come out and shine. That's why. It's just been an intense life journey. But he is growing, he is expanding, he's been nurturing himself. He's been going through this major rebirth for that sun to come out and shine. That's what I have for you, DT. All right, next is Andrew. A divine collective party, I'm telling you. And we had a new person come in the house. Let's see. I have no idea. We're going to call them KKZ. How about that? I don't know. And, we got Mark Jai. It's almost like magic. I don't know. So you guys that are coming on in that are new to the channel, I do add you onto the list, okay? And don't ask your question until I get to your turn. And I have quite a few people on the list tonight. Let's see. Maya. All right. Mark Jai is Maya. Okay. I don't like all these new names. It makes it harder for me to figure out who's who. I'm going to have a talk to... I got you on here, Bishop. Oh, the screen is frozen again. That's the third time my screen is froze tonight. See, Bishop, your name's right there. And Maya, your name's down here too. New viewers, please tap the like button and subscribe. Good night, Divine Timing. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for being a subscriber to the channel. It really means the world to me. And being one of my higher subscribers, that just means he donates a little bit more. All right. It's for you guys that don't know, those ones that are members, they do get cuts in front of everyone when we're doing readings. You guys can come in at any time. You can come in 2 or 3 hours in the middle of the show and you still go right up to the top of the list. Andrew. See what's going on for you, Andrew, tonight. Ooh. 11 seems to be your number, I'm telling you. Well, I think it always said Divine Timing 11, so... Alright, so this for Andrew. Andrew, what do you need to know for your highest good at this moment of time? For Andrew, as a general reading, self-love. Continue on doing that self-love work in hermit mode. Keep it in movement. Keep it in action. Stay in self-love mode. Keep it moving. Show love and support. Yeah, ooh, you are being led and guided by Divine. That's right. If you want to skip the line, it's a $5 super chat, Vimeo, PayPal, or Cash App. And you are getting stronger than ever. You're speaking with a roar, meaning that nothing can knock you off your rocker. You're growing, you're expanding, you're loving on yourself first. With unconditional love, you love what you do. When we fall deeply and completely in love with ourselves so much, and we just keep our energy going in that direction too, it also brings a love connection in. Here's a divine feminine energy. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's whole. She's complete. She doesn't need anybody. She may want someone, but she don't need anyone. And she's the Empress, and she's when the two of you come together, there's just so much love. It could be just divine masculine, divine feminine energy within inside yourself too. You can take the story, interpret it to however it fits your story the best, Andrew. It is a divine feminine that speaks her truth from her higher self. High vibe, living in the light. It's a good reading for sure. You're doing some manifesting. You're calling something in. You're just calling in love, filling up all those cups with love. That card has more love in it than any other card in the deck. I love it so much. And any thoughts that get in your way, you've learned how to handle it. You've learned how to flip that script, flip that story around so you can see your own light, so you can see that you are already successful. And other people see your light too. That's what I have for you, Andrew. Continue on manifesting what you've been manifesting here, which is a lot of love, okay? Continue on speaking from your higher self. Let that message be from your higher self. All right, you're welcome, you're welcome. Raquel? You have a question, okay? You've been thinking about your ex a lot. I'm not sure if it's him sending me energy or not. So I guess a love reading or whatever the cards feel would be best. Yes, the cards will change. So Ruth, the cards do change based on our energy, other people's energy affecting us, how we are manifesting. It changes through our mindsets. Your cards can be totally different today than yesterday if you've had a major shift, or if you got energy that's pulling on you. All right. So, one, Raquel, Mercury retrograde, your ex has probably been thinking about you a lot, so that's why you're thinking about them. Hello, Insha. At least there's a name there that I can recognize, I'm telling you. It is pretty cool. And so anyhow, back to Raquel. So that's probably why, because Mercury retrogrades when it brings up all past relationships. In fact, towards the beginning of the Mercury retrograde, every single one of my ex's name came in to my energy field some way or somehow, not directly from me. It came from outside sources. It's like it was weird. So I have you on there. I did put you on, Anish. All right, let's see. I'm still going to pull from this deck of cards here. Is he pulling on your energy? Has he been thinking about you? Has he been thinking about you, Raquel? I want to know, has he been thinking about you? And if he is, what has he been thinking? He has been thinking about you. He's been thinking about you guys' connection. He's been thinking about the things that got in between you. He's been thinking about the story that you guys have written, how it's already been laid out. Well, because he's thinking about you. What does this entitle? Does he want to come back? Does he want to connect with her, or are you just thinking about her? What's going on? He's thinking about how much love there was between the two of you. He's thinking about how you guys had good ideas. He's thinking about a brand new beginning with your two aces on the table. Maybe he's thinking, hey, maybe I can make this happen again. Maybe we can make this happen again. You miss him even as a friend. He doesn't really feel worthy enough. And so he's holding on to what he's got. He don't want to come back begging for the connection. Because he doesn't feel worthy enough. He does think about you guys' connection was the best connection that he's ever had. Like how you guys could light up each other's world. A lot of fun times together, a lot of joy, happiness, exciting times. That's what he's holding on to. Is the best part of the story that's happened between the two of you. He does think about coming back, getting in the chariot, coming towards you. He even prays about it. He sees that you've done a lot of work on yourself. You know, this is how he looks at himself, not worthy enough. And this is how he looks at yourself. He looks at you like, look at, she just knows who she is. She knows what she wants. He's seeing how you have been filling your cups up with love, with joy, with happiness, with peace, how you're really standing in your power. It's really so beautiful. He's really had a lot of beautiful thoughts about you, just not about himself. Like he's been thinking, weighing things out, making some kind of judgment call. He's looking at you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to him. Is it possible the two of you can reunite with one another again in this lifetime? Yes. Will he make a forward movement for this to happen? Yes. I'm getting goosebumps. You complete him. You make his world. You may hear from him and get more goosebumps. You excite him. All of his happy memories have to do with you. You may wonder sometimes whatever got in between the two of you. Whatever got in between the two of you. It says unconditional love. Now, whatever got in between the two of you that broke you guys up. Show me, please. It's hidden. What wasn't spoken about? What wasn't talked about? You text him at the beginning of the month for his birthday. Other than that, I don't reach out to him anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't make, if he's going to reach, I mean, he's been thinking about this too. But don't, you know, he has to me, the divine masculine has to pursue the divine feminine. If they're not going to pursue, then they got things to work on. Something's hidden. What it was you guys didn't talk about. And that's normally what breaks people up anymore nowadays too. It's what's not talked about. Anything else you need to know for your highest good at this moment of time? His energy is hanging around yours. He has been manifesting you. Hold your balance though, Raquel. You know, lay down any energy to rest that, you know, why he hasn't come forward. You know, once he feels worthy enough, he might come forward. Once he does the self-love work, once he feels whole and complete, he might move forward towards you, okay? That's a lot of positive cards. I am not getting anything negative, so no conflict, no confusion, no disrespect, nothing. It's just all so beautiful. It's sad, kind of in a way, that you guys aren't together, but Divine knows exactly what it's doing. There's a lot of love there. It's probably got some growth. It's complicated. Things got to be put together a certain way. There were just some things that couldn't be seen back then. and that's what caused some of the pain and suffering. You guys actually belong together. Yes, he needs to work on himself, and you've been working on yourself for many years, yeah. This is what the stop is right there. Okay? Things they can't see from some decisions not being made that bring in this wounded warrior feeling. That's what needs to be worked on his side. Okay? And good night, Andrew. That's what I have for you, Raquel. Let's see. Dollface, are you here? Amanda? Love Will? You're welcome. You're welcome. Just remember to still be in your energy, not be leaning or waiting for him to make a decision. Or there's a lot of love there between the two of you, and he feels that he's been thinking about you. But again, don't sit there waiting. Continue on growing and expanding and becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on Lindsay. Okay. Hold on just a second. Focusing on you first, that's the best way to go. Six of Cups. This card says pleasure. A lot of pleasure. A lot of disappointment. Releasing any form of disappointment when it comes to this love connection. Yeah, release it. Release any forms of disappointment. That way we're not attracting it back in. We're not attracting the disappointment in when we're attracting our love connection to come back in, or for it to flourish, or for the pleasure to be there. Divine has a plan. One that comes from honesty and strength. Like, she's has her hand out and she's asking for strength from Divine to have a brand new beginning. From passion, from desire. Here's the Divine Feminine. She's truly radiating. She's being true to herself. And here's the Divine Masculine energy in the background. That's right there. Just really loving being in her energy. Right now, things are balancing itself out. We're taking maybe some of the disappointment and sprinkling love onto it, because love's a higher vibration, which changes the vibration of disappointment. Just balancing, reblending it, re-speaking our story to self or with each other when it comes to this love connection, with strength and courage. Both cards, it's like someone's calling in strength for this connection, and here strength is Divine's bringing the strength in for this connection between you and Lindsay. A Knight of Wands, a forward movement with passion, with action, with desire, with the Sun, operating, going towards the light, going towards peace, happiness, exciting times, joyful times. Ace of Cups, more love in it than any other card in the deck. Whatever's going on between the two of you, it's like you've been going through some kind of major rebirth. The rebirth has had to happen to be able to let go of any forms of disappointment that have happened between the two of you, any time, space, or reality, so you both can pull from strength, from excitement. There's some kind of balancing going on to bring the pleasure back into this love connection that's being led by Divine, so it can be operating from its passionate self, from joy, laughter, and play. Confirmation coming on in the background. Did you hear it? Ding, 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 ding. And this card here is about a rebirth that's taking place, so you guys can come back together and unite together. Okay. Let's give you a power to surrender card. What do you need to surrender to when it comes to this connection? Surrender to no action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, I'm not sure where he's at about us, so I just distance yourself. Yay for confirmation. Yeah, look at you are supposed to continue on distancing yourself. Says now is the time to be still, not react. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let them come to you. You're welcome. All right. Nice to see you again, Amanda. All right, let's see. Danelli. Hey, general reading. Yes, Ritz, I do see your comments. Let's see. I'm going to throw in a little commercial. I'm going to be right back. And Danelli, what I need from you is let me know if you want a general reading or a channel message. had a couple tower moments while I was commercial breaking. And it might have another one. Let's see. Hold on, Naya. Hold on. All right, so let's see. Do you see either man from my past either are coming back into your life without the ex-girlfriend interfering, or just a general reading because I don't like either one of them anymore? You're so funny. You know what? And I will pick for you. All the exes are frozen in their freezer, stuck in the past. That's true. I am going to choose not to read for the two guys, only because my energy got depleted here. And I don't know if it was focusing on Raquel's ex and who, or was it, or Amanda's. I actually have Amanda was next. Okay, so I was pulling on other people, and you know, with this Mercury retrograde, it's been really intense on myself. I want to focus on us and not external at this moment. And yeah, I'm going to do that for tonight. Just because I need my strength to be able to read for everybody. I'm not quite sure what it was. We do have a lot of divine masculine energy in it. It might even be part of my story. You go, you know, not the story that just happened, but I started the show because I have a hidden love story myself, you know, but they never came towards me, even though the connection felt so real, and it still does if I try to go there, okay? And it's not that I don't think they cared for me. I think they care for me quite a bit. But so many things have happened to it made me re-question my own love story. And I want to be your guys' promoter and inspiration. But see, this connection has made me grow, it has made me expand, but they never came and told me how they felt. And if I go see any of their social media stuff, they've gotten married, they're having kids, and blah, blah, blah. Not that I don't see happiness there. I don't even see it as being truth. It feels like a lie. But if I were to read the cards are still going to show me that we're connected. So, so the best thing I can do for you guys right now is let's see what you guys need to do to feel okay with who you are, regardless if somebody comes toward you or comes back to you. Let's not make it about them. Let's make it about you, that you find your own excitement, and you find your own joy, and you find your own happiness. That no matter how intense the feeling is, if they don't choose you or they don't come forward, that you're not allowing that to define you, okay? I know the stuff that I teach you guys works. I'm not fake. This card can pop out for myself all the time. I do believe we have a soul connection. I do believe we have a soul contract. I do believe that he's always held his love back from me. But you see, he's not the only person in the whole wide world, right? So don't put your life on hold, you guys. If you're going to lean on someone that's not coming towards you, pull your energy back. Pull it back to self. Let's see why you crave somebody that doesn't crave you. What is it? Why do I like them and they don't like me? And then why does somebody else like me but I don't like them? What is that? What is that all about anyhow? Happiness does start within. It's not external. It's internal. Oh yeah, I started this journey. In fact, I had already started my YouTube channel, but I started going live, had to do with because of all the divine messages I was getting that were just such a direct impact towards the one, right? And even still, that doesn't go away. That's still there. I hardly ever read any cards on them anymore because of the fact that my cards will always say that we belong. So I always wonder, was that me? But you know, I can change. I can go from this divine masculine to this divine masculine to this divine masculine. It's always going to go back to the one. And the cards will always read for the same one. That's why I've done this show, is because my story was so big I couldn't even share it out to the world besides going live on the show. Now that my show's 3.5 years, almost 4 years, and I haven't physically seen them for maybe 3.5 years. So only the first 6 months of the show. There's been a lot of outside interferences. They have followers that didn't like me. They shunned me. They shut me down from the very beginning of time. But I still could see past that. But see, look, it keeps coming back up. But, you know, he went down this road that has nothing to do with me in it for whatever reason. I don't understand. There's so many things that are alike, but yet there's so many things that are so different. I love the messages that I get from Divine. That's why Divine continues on showing them to me. I love receiving the messages like, ooh, that, ooh, check this out, ooh, that. But I'm telling you what, this Mercury retrograde has done me a freaking number. I never have ever even cried about it not coming together. I've always had hope. But I don't want to fool myself either. I mean, if he's out there with a family, having kids, with a wife and having kids, I don't want to be that one that's trying to break them up or tear them down or saying, hey, what about me? I don't want to be that person, you know? I want to be the person that met him, the person that was joyful, that was happy, that was excited. Yes, I do understand. I do understand why Divine has done this, because, you know, the ego on that side would have probably tore us apart if we got together sooner. We would have never survived. I understand that. It's okay. I never cry. So it's okay that I go ahead and cry about what hasn't happened, so I can get it out of my system, so I can allow what's coming next. What I know through this Mercury retrograde is I have a bigger purpose than just reading cards. The cards are just my tool that I use to help you guys flip your story around, to help share a beautiful story. The way the story comes out, it relieves us from all that pressure, relieves us from having doubt and insecurity and not whole enough, not complete enough. It relieves that. It gives us hope. It gives us courage. It allows us to start believing in ourselves. And I know all the work I teach you guys, whether it's here when I'm doing the readings or when I'm live on Your Hidden Love Story, it's all from the purity of my heart. I know what I teach works. And I know that we cannot allow fear, doubt, insecurity, despair, discouragement to take away our hope. We can't. Because that takes away your life. It takes away what it is you live for. So it's really important for us to find a good story behind every bad story. Every bad situation that you feel like has happened in your guys' life, it's really important to find out what is good about that same story, so we can hold on to that part of the story. So we're not holding on to this pain and this suffering. We're letting it go so we can step into the best version of ourselves, okay? I know it's not the end. Maybe we will, but I don't want to mislead and misguide myself either, so I want my light to be shining. And look at this divine masculine. He's been holding his love back for a long ass time, afraid to speak his truth to me because he had his own self-love work to do. All right, enough of me crying. I don't know, it must have needed to come out because I did the 2 readings in a row, and it's all about someone else. And after that, it was like I went to commercial time because my energy was off. And when I went on commercial time, things were falling down and colliding. And it was like, no, like, we need to bring our energy back to self, you know. So let's read about what do you guys need to know for your highest good. That's why I stick to that. It's what's going on external from us doesn't effing matter. If I want to care what's going on in an external part, then I'm going to care about what anybody else is saying, doing, or thinking about me, when I don't care what anybody else is saying, thinking, or doing about me, not unless it's love. Okay. What happens when you start operating from your higher self, you get more picky about who you're going to allow in your life, who you're going to love, and as a one-on-one love, you know, not, I mean, I love each and every one of you, not that kind of love. I meant the love that you want to share your love into life with. You get more picky because you no longer will take somebody else's. You just need somebody that's awoken just like you, that's all. All right, here we go. Danielle, see what you need to know for your highest good, okay? Yeah, lay down any stories to rest that are not serving you to your highest good. Lay them down. Lay down the toxicity of them. That fear, that doubt, the ugliness, the hatred, the anger, the frustration, the bitterment. You know, lay down anything that makes you feel like you're not already the best. Yeah, those thoughts. Don't let those thoughts come in to take you down and take you under. It's really important for us to speak our truth from our higher self. Speak so, you know, whatever it is that we're saying to ourselves that is operating from a high vibration, from high vibes. That's something that gives you joy, something that gives you happiness, that's something that gives you excitement. Not that's something that stabs you in the back, not something that wears you down or takes you under. Speak from your higher self so you know your worth and you know your value. This is a divine feminine that does her work. And she can take pretty damn care of herself. She don't need anybody. She may want someone, but she don't need anyone. That's a badass divine feminine. Continue on doing this self-love, this journey that I take you guys down. I take you down this road to loving yourself deeply and completely, no matter effing what anybody else thinks, says, or does. You just love your mind, your body, and your soul. You just love all of you. Danielle. That's the truth. I'm taking you guys down this road to find your own truth. What works for you? Not no lies, not no deception, not no hate, not no anger. I'm taking you down this road of truth. So you can be speaking with excitement when it comes to yourself. So you're speaking of your own personal worth, your own personal value, that you're loving the temple that you're living in, that you're loving your mind, you're loving your body, you're loving your soul, no matter effing what. Because when we're in the thoughts of fear, doubt, and insecurity, we can't see. We can't see the truth. Not when fear is there. Not when doubt's there. Not when you're not feeling good enough. You cannot see the truth. My whole screen blanked out, so that's what happens when we're operating fear, doubt, insecurity, or hatred, belittlement, or if you're looking at everybody else's lies or deceits or dishonesty. What happens, we black out, we can't see. That's the devil. But when you guys are learning what I mean by speaking your truth from your higher self, you guys start to grow. You start to expand. You start nurturing your soul. You start nurturing yourself. You start becoming this best version of you that you didn't even know was there. Yeah, it's like going through a tower moment. But this tower moment, this is what we're breaking up. We're breaking up being in this energy. Oh my goodness, my life isn't working out for me. I don't know why it's not working out. We're breaking that up. To bring a divine change, to bring a wheel of fortune change, to bring something better into our vibration. So we can have a divine connection between a divine masculine and a divine feminine energy. Because we want the best story yet. Not an old story. We want a new story. One that's going to change our lives for the better. And we want it to happen faster. We're putting it in movement. This is movement. We're making movement. This is the tower we're bringing in. The tower is a movement card. We're bringing movement into your life quickly, fastly, reclaiming your life story. So you're no longer wondering about what your choices and options are. You're no longer operating from tears and sadness. You're healing because you now have all the tools to start healing your life story. by doing the work. Danielle, see what I got for you. It's all about self-love. Loving who you are inside and out so your wishes and dreams can come true. And there comes the soulmate connection. Okay? You never seen an Empress card from that deck? You didn't? You never have? Aw. Yeah, she's pregnant, but I always look at that as growth. I try not to put pregnancy into my readings because I'm reading for all different ages, and I still want to focus on self, and so it's growth, expansion. You love the reading. You're welcome. It was so beautiful too. I loved it too. Thank you so much. And I was able to get some blocked up tears out of my way too, because I had something I needed to cry about. Because I've done some releasing, but I hadn't done any crying about it. So, Ritz, you like the radio? I do too. That's the Nine of Pentacles. She's done the work. You know, she knows her stuff. She can take pretty damn good care of herself. She don't need nobody. She may want someone, but she don't need anyone because she knows how to take good care of herself. So I love that card too. I know. I don't know what they changed Rit's names to. I didn't write it down. Let's see. I wonder why it didn't. Let's see. At Ritz. Oh, there. Ritz 7700. That's what it is now. Oh, there you are. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I had that breakthrough moment too, and it was with you and all of us. Yeah, I didn't have to do it all by myself. So you know, because you break down on your own, it's kind of a little bit different. But I got to break down in front of you guys, which is more refreshing because I had team support. You know. But also let you guys know this is how we move through the emotional self. Our emotions do not define us. The emotions do not tell us who we are. The emotions are energy that moves through us. And it was definitely energy that came through me through other people's readings, but still let me get some of the emotions that I needed to go through too. Because there are some sad things that have happened that, you know, I can forgive. I can let go, but I don't know if I can go back. So, because I won't want to share that type of energy exchange again. I felt disrespected and it messed with my energy. So. And my energy is everything. So you're glad you guys can support us. They have taken away our old usernames, and this YouTube did it. It's just making me crazy because I'm having to figure everything out. All right, let's see. Where is it? The past is on the ice and we get rid of the rotten eggs. That's right. Rewind. We're not gonna talk about it again. If you want to hear it, you got to go back and rewind right before Danelli's reading. All right, here. Let's see. You're glad you guys were here to support me. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, here we go. This is for Raquel. Not Raquel. This is for Ritz, and Ritz wants to know what are S's true intentions towards you, and what does he ultimately want in your connection. It looks like they're working and they're working and working. They really want to make a forward movement, but they're afraid to make a forward movement because they're afraid of chaos and confusion. And they got some self-love work to do themselves, that they're going through some kind of major rebirth, going through some kind of endings. That's what the work that they're doing. What do they want in this connection? They want to rewrite the script. They want to rewrite the story. They want to do it from worth. They want to manifest all, except they're afraid to manifest because of this energy here. They're holding on to something that they're holding on to, the things that they would hold on to anyhow. That this card, the Four of Pentacles, I look at that, my treasure box. This is what we come into a relationship with. So they're holding on to, let's see, they're holding on to their own gems within. What some of that stuff is. So this is like what we come into a relationship with, so that's what they'll be coming in with a relationship with. But they want to come over, they want to come forward and speak their truth. What do they want to say? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, because they're still working on it. It still takes time, it still takes energy. Certain things have to be in a certain order, a certain place, a certain way. Maybe that's what they would want to communicate with you, is, hey, this has got to be done and that's got to be done and it has to be done this certain way. They do look at the empty cups, the broken heart. They look at what's not working. Their heart is broken because they're not able to fulfill that cup up, those cups up with love, because they keep looking at what's not working. You guys are soulmates. You are connected at a soul level. A soulmate doesn't always mean long-term. You can have short-term soulmates. Anybody can be a soulmate. It could be a mother, a brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle, a teacher, a next-door neighbor. Anybody can be a soulmate. A soulmate teaches us lessons. We come in together to teach each other something. So, S is in the middle of doing some healing their heart space, doing some self-love work. They're definitely not ready for any connection. Even if they wanted to be, they're not even close to being ready to come into union or connect with you in any which way, shape, or form. Because they've got some stories they need to lay down to rest to be able to make any movement forward. What's this mean to you? It means that you guys are soulmate connection, and they're working really hard, but they are full of a lot of fear and doubt and insecurity. They have a heartache, and they're looking at all the empty cups. They are going through some kind of rebirth. It's growing and expanding. They do want to come and communicate to you, but it's more complicated than that, and the complication does have to do with the emotional self. What they would really like for you to become their wife. That's what they would like. But in the energy that's showing up here, they're nowhere near ready for this to happen. That's what I have for you. 222 on the clock. Woo. Kiki. I don't know if Kiki's name, I don't know if they came into this show. I know they were in the other show. Let's see. All these name changes, I'm telling you. There it is. They were at the beginning of the last show. I'm going to put it in. It's MEEN. It normally pulls it up. So I don't think that they made it to this show. SHIKJ. That's their new name. Angel. I'm really disappointed that YouTube did this. It really is just mind blowing. It just. Which is Angel. Andrea, I'm going to take you. You're welcome, Ritz. Everything I mentioned resonated perfect. What is being hidden? We want to know from this relationship with CR, the Leo. I'm telling you, everything's being hidden if it's Leo. But the Leo, I mean, we should be able to fine tune it. We should be able to see it. All right, we want to see what that. We want to reveal this hidden love story with the Leo in the house with CR. And Andrea, can you reveal this hidden love story? What's going on? We want to know the truth, nothing but the truth. What do you need to know for your highest good when it comes to CR, when it comes to the connection with you? This is about, I wanted to say they're cutting off heads because look at, they got the sword and there's some heads that are being cut off. They're cutting off any lies, any deceits, any betrayal. They're shutting off old energy. As they're shutting off old energy, the reason why they're going through that is because they want to come forward with a brand new offer, something touchable, tangible. Could be a love offer. They don't want to come forward half-assed. They want to come forward so it's successful, so it's an equal give and take connection. They are in the middle of realigning themselves, readjusting themselves, going through some kind of spiritual awakening, aligning their thoughts, aligning their emotional self. But that's something you could only see through tarot. It's not something that somebody could have told you that's what they were doing. Or some form of divination. You have to use some form of divination for that. Hello, Zach. Ooh, at least Zach got the same name almost. Zach's not hiding. Oh my goodness. They do have some toxic ways that they're trying to align and balance themselves. No, they have some intense, this is an intense love connection. That's what it is. They're working at healing themselves. Yeah, because they realize you're the gift. They've been praying for strength. To bring some wholeness within this connection together. So what I see is they're working on changing, modifying some of their thoughts, stripping down some of the old ways, so that because they really truly want to bring you an offer, but not just any kind of offer, one that would be successful. Again, they're realigning themselves, they're weighing things out, they're realigning their thought process, their emotional self, because they have some intense love for you. They are doing the work of healing their emotional selves, the thought process, because they realize that you're the gift. And they are praying for strength from divine. They're praying for strength for this so they want to feel this wholeness and connection too, but there's some work there's some major work that needs to be done, but they are actually working on it. They want to bring peace into this connection. They do want to bring a solid offer to you. It's slow moving, which is okay, because this is the only night that crosses the finish line. And when he comes forward to bring an offer, he wants it almost like a peace offer, but with love. Okay? It's work in progress, you guys, and a work in progress for Amanda. Crystal, Candace, Zaruthi, I wonder why it normally pulls this stuff up. What's going on here? Perfect. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure, Andrea. General reading. Or a channeled message. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do, guys don't say, I'm going to just do general reading. Wow. How will I do in your upcoming exams? General reader. Okay. All right. Success. Gonna be fine with those upcoming exams. Let's see what you need to know for your high school. Try not to worry. I know it's a go-to energy, but your exams are going to be fine. It's successful. Try not to look at what's not working. Let's look at what is working. Continue on doing your studying the way you've been, because this is success. Try not to worry. Worry is a worthless energy. It does us no good. There's no purpose for worry at all. What is that noise? Hold on. Stay centered, stay grounded. You are being led and guided by divine. There's communication that's coming towards you. That's from unconditional love. Could possibly be from family, or it could be from someone that loves you very much. And the energy is going to feel peaceful. It's going to feel flowing. Again, try not to worry, especially when it comes to all the homework that you got to do. Trust that you got this. Because when we're worrying, it brings energy that kind of knocks us off of our rocker. Just continue on bringing yourself back to your heart space when it comes to your studying, okay? Not to be sidetracked with all the other options that may come and be in your way. Communication could be. Let's see. Is the communication going to be coming in from the person's name that Suruthi just wrote in there? Yes. Let's see what that communication is. What is that communication? They want to speak their truth. They want to tell you how much they've been studying, how much they've been learning more about themselves, and how they've been making some kind of plans. About equal give and take. It's a balanced. Continue on, Suruthi, no matter what's going on with this communication, rather they ever come forward and tell you that. This is energy. The energy is he wants to come forward. He wants to tell you how he has done all this studying and how he's learning how to speak from his higher self. He wants to do that, okay? It doesn't mean that they will. That's just a deep soul level, okay? Continue on operating with so much love, Saruthi, and allow even the loving energy from this connection to be, go ahead and allow that energy to be in your mix as long as you're not trying to worry about it. Go ahead and allow the love of that energy to be in your energy, and continue on speaking from your higher self. Your higher self comes from love, from peace, from harmony, from joy, from laughter. It's a higher vibration. That's how we speak our truth. Speaking from our higher self, that's the secret. That's the secret sauce. That's all you need to know. So you can continue on going out, living your life, even if you can't see what your next step is, that you're trusting, that your ships are coming in, and Divine's got your back. Okay? That's what I got for you. All right. Let's see. Cosmic Starbuck first. You're welcome, Saruthi. How about Connect Mobile? Tanya, we're going to take you. It's me, is Tanya. That's who we're going to take. Perfect. All right. All right, Bishop, you're next, okay? You're welcome. All right, Tanya, let's see what you need to know. You're welcome, you're welcome. Let's see what you need to know for your highest good at this moment of time for Tanya here in the house. What's Tanya need to know for me? Hold on, I'm looking for something here. Well, I don't see it. So, let's see, maybe this will tell me what I'm looking for. So the first card out is a Five of Swords. There's like, swords always have to do with thoughts. And she's carrying 3 thoughts. So there's 3 thoughts that need to be disposed of, you know. Those thoughts are coming, and they're of the devil. The devil is fear, doubt, insecurity, not good enough, not whole enough, something of a lower value, something that takes your strength away. Because we cannot manifest in that vibration. If I have doubt in my manifestation, I cannot doubt. So it's important for us to get doubt out of our manifestation. Because it looks like you're trying to call something in, and you may be trying to call love in, but we need to reword it, you know, not manifesting love in with doubt. I want to manifest love in trusting that love is going to come my way. Trusting love is I'm worthy of love, and I'm going to trust in myself, not have any doubt in it. Okay? So that's what this first row is telling me. So we need to end this way of believing that, oh, I'm going to manifest love in, but I don't believe it's going to happen. So when we believe it's not going to happen, what happens is the non-belief is in the picture, okay? We got to end that. So once you end that, look at what happens. There's this divine masculine energy that comes in. He's got a lot of passion. He's got a lot of desire. He's got his eyes all on you. But it's really important for you right at this moment to do some self-love work to whatever that is. So we can make room for this divine masculine to come on in. Okay. Again, it's really important to lay down those stories to rest. We do that through self-love. It's looking at the higher vibrational story. Let's look at how can we attract love in and truly believe that we are worthy of that love to come on in. Again, you need to realign yourself, ground yourself, balance yourself, do this self-love work. So you can have a brand new beginning in love. It all starts when we start filling our cups up with so much love, with joy, with peace, with harmony, with passion, with excitement, with desire, with trust, trusting in self, trusting in love, trusting in the process. So you do attract an equal give and take relationship that is whole and complete. That's what I have for you right now, Tanya. I'm going to pull you a card to what do you need to surrender to. Be easy on yourself. That's what I know for sure. Us learning how to change our story around takes time, takes energy, takes effort, because this is what we've done all of our life, and so we're re-scripting ourselves, we're reprogramming ourselves, and so it does take time for us to believe in something new when we have believed in this lie for so long. Okay. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Bishop, let's see what's going on with those twin flames. I'm telling you. First, I hear be easy on yourself, wherever it is. These journeys take a long time, but in that length of time, we are healing, we are growing, we are expanding, and we are learning to love ourselves more. Always makes things easier for yourself. That's right. Choose the path of least resistance. That's correct. All right. Romance. Woo, woo, woo. Reveal, flow. Open yourself to romance. Self-worth, spiritual awakening, self-esteem, confidence. Be empowered by valuing yourself. Transformation. Yes, these journeys definitely take us through a transformation. Breakthrough, reinvention. You are ready for the next level. Something's at a crossroads. Follow your intuitions through all crossroads. Some answers are going to come to you in springtime. Some kind of blessings are going to show up. There may be beliefs, similar or classing belief systems that can either bring you together or tear you apart. Or someone is still not fully awakened to this connection because of these beliefs. Which brings in that energy of hesitation. Even though they do feel at home in your company, in each other's company, like just sitting there behind the fireplace, eating popcorn, having cocoa. She probably thinks about that too, but some belief is keeping her unawakened, which making her hesitate, even though she feels at home within your own energy. Yes, this is a hidden path. Yes, there are new directions that will have to be explored. Remember, it's okay to slow down. Some answers are coming or have come to you this summer. And remember, free will is always in the picture. It is a vibration, energy, and positively raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Look at, we got answers coming in spring and in fall and in summer. So you're getting lots of information, lots of answers that are coming to you, not necessarily about the connection coming together quite yet, but look at, you're getting almost every reading, you're getting spring and fall. I don't know if I've seen the summer one yet, but you're getting a time frame. But right now, you guys are meeting in the 5D dimension, okay? That's where you're connecting at a soul level, is a 5D level. Let's see what message she'd like to share with you tonight. I can't stand the thought of you being with someone else. I'm jealous and I wonder sometimes if I've lost you forever. I deeply regret hurting you, and I was triggered and lashed out at you, and it's not your fault. I messed this up, and I'll fix it. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. There's no excuse for my actions. I do want to reconcile with you. So these cards right here are showing me, like, that's the unawakened part. It's these beliefs keep her unawakened, okay? She does want to reconcile with you. You are the one for me. We are twin souls. That's what scares me the most. And I'm seeing things more clearly. Yeah, I do believe I've made my bed now, and I have to lie in it until I can admit my mistake to myself first before I can admit it to you. But I truly want to show you who I really am when I'm ready to bring down my walls and share my true feelings. I do keep getting signs that remind me of you, and I cannot ignore them anymore, and I know I really need to reach out. That's what I have for you tonight. Bishop! Woo, 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 woo. All right, let's see who's next in the house. I hope that helps you, Bishop. Hope that helps keep you going forward within your journey, knowing where everything's at, knowing it looks like some things are still up in the air when it comes to the belief system. That puts a crossroads, but for you to keep following your higher self, your intuition, okay? And keep the energy of romance within your energy flow, because that keeps the vibration alive and awakened, and actually keeps the vibration going, and keeps that connection going in the 5D, okay? It always does much better energy than the last reading. Yeah, I know. Well, we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, thank goodness, I'm telling you. Good night, Raquel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's see. These go over here. These thin bags, I pick them up and put them down so much they eventually rip, even though I like them because I can see through them. All right. Maya, I'll take you next. What is the hidden love story between us and you? And you separated. I love it. I love it. That's what I want to do. I want to reveal that hidden love story. Let's see what's going on between the two of you. Ooh. All right. Maya. What's going on with Maya's hidden love story? We want to reveal it. It says self-love. Continue on doing that self-love work. It is so important. Because when you're doing the self-love work, you get some bright ideas. It's like, oh, yeah, I get it. Oh, uh-huh. That self-love work is so, so important. Look at when you get those bright ideas, you fill up all your cups with love, with peace, with harmony, with excitement, like standing tall and being that true version of you. Continue on looking within and nurturing yourself, filling up all your cups up with love. So you're going to reveal any hidden love story when it comes to, come on, are you going to let me know anything that's going on between us and you while you guys are separated besides this self-love? You're going to let me know. That divine masculine, he's weighing things out. He's being very judgmental when he's weighing things out, but he is making some kind of plans. Okay, what are his plans? What are his plans that he's weighing out? Well, the plans are, well, he loves you so much. He has unconditional love for you. He thinks about, coming together, uniting with you, spending time with you. But again, he is over-analyzing, over-judging, being critical with that judgment. Like maybe he has self-doubt, about these plans, even though that's the divine masculine. Divine masculine, they are logical. They're not emotional, even though they have emotions. We all have emotions, but they didn't learn how to operate from their emotional self. They operate from their logical self, and they got to judge everything. They got to weigh everything out. So the divine masculine, they think they know it all, but they forget to bring in the equation of their emotional self into their planning no action, no planning no action. That's all I get. I'm telling you. Look at, he wants to come forward, correct? That's what he's thinking about. He wants to have all this money before he comes forward. He wants to be wealthy before he comes forward. He's thinking about all this money before he comes forward. Because he wants to have everything for his divine feminine. There you are, worried. I don't know. That divine masculine thinks too much. No actions. I don't know. Yeah, and then the worry goes into sadness, into, I don't know. Try not to worry so much about what he's doing, because he's just thinking. He's thinking the best story, yeah, but again, no action. So, in the meantime, it's important for you to continue on loving yourself, no matter what he's doing, not to put too much of your energy into what he's doing. Yeah, so you can be speaking from your higher self, so you can be operating from this energy instead of this energy. Okay. Otherwise, we bring chaos and confusion into the mix, which you don't want that. And then you start wondering about what are the choices, what are the options, I don't know, yeah. So it's really important to Do the self-love work so you are whole and complete about who you are, so you're speaking your truth from a higher self, so you're not going into chaos, confusion, so you're not going into sadness or depression, and so you're not wondering about what his options are or your options are. And please do not allow whatever he's doing make you feel less worthy than as worthy as you are. We are all worthy individuals. There's nothing that you have to prove or be. Yeah, try not to think about that. This is about realigning your energy. All of this now. Oh my goodness. All right. So there's a lot of work on your part that still needs to be done. He's making he's got energy for you. He thinks about you, but he's not, making any action. This is really important here because we got a lot of, if you think about it too much, then your heart starts hurting. You can stab yourself in the back. If you start feeling like you're not worthy enough, again, your heart starts hurting and you feel like less than, not whole and complete. If you think about it too much and you're thinking about what are all of his options, do not even put your mind into what's going on with him, because you got enough going on in your own mind here. And you need to bring your mind back into your own heart space so you can heal your own heart space, so you're not operating from chaos and confusion. You want to make sure you're operating from your higher self. Your higher self knows your worth, knows your value, knows that you can take care of yourself, whether he ever comes forward or not. But this is a lot that you need to do, okay? You might want to go over to my playlist, the Gypsy's Toolbox playlist. There's a lot of different videos there that help heal. There's one in there that helps heal with the heart space, and there's other ones like emotional freedom tapping or Ho'oponopono or automatic writing to help you move through some of this energy that is within you. Okay. Eventually, do you see action? Right now, we need action with you right now, okay? You're welcome. All right. Zach, I already have you on the list. In fact, your name's coming right on up here, really close. In fact, I'll take you next, Zach, and then Kyron, I see you too. I'll put you on here. Asha Man, hey, where you been? Ooh, haven't seen you for a while. You're welcome. Okay, Zach, you want general reading, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to do Zach. After Zach is Insha. After Insha is Kyron. After Kyron is Ashaman. And probably after that, I'll probably close it, not unless somebody comes in that's already been on the list. Okay. See what you need to know for your highest good here, Zach. What does Zach need to know from me for their highest good at this moment in time? Ooh, the Emperor and the Sun. My goodness gracious. The Emperor sees the Sun, and the Sun is illuminating. It's operating from the higher self. The Emperor is grounded, rooted, solid, whole, complete. The Sun is shining from joy, from laughter, from play, from peace, from harmony. Ooh, there's the Queen of Pentacles. That's a housewife, somebody that's grounded, solid, whole and complete. She loves who she is. She loves what she does. She's happy. That's the truth. Zach's getting a good reading here. I love it. So what's going on with Zach? Justice, balancing themselves, balancing the emotional self, or it could be some kind of courthouse, something that's coming into alignment. With something that this row has nothing to do with this row yet, okay? It has to do with something has ended, so something new can start. It's a divine intervention, divine's changing, divine's plans, bringing a divine masculine, divine feminine energy together. It's a wheel of fortune, it's destined. Whatever that is may bring some chaos and confusion to others. If this is a court thing that makes some final judgment call that ends, that brings a new beginning, this would be a new beginning for yourself, but it didn't work out so well for another person. If it's not a courthouse and it's in the emotional self, or a spiritual awakening or spiritual alignment, it's going through a rebirth so you can become this better version of yourself, so you can have this energy come on in, because this is normally what's going on. This is what we're bringing in, okay? And still somebody else isn't going to be happy with this change. Yeah, it is emotional trial and tribulations, I'm telling you. This is a soulmate connection, two people coming together. It may seem like a lot of work, but continue on balancing your own emotional self. Continue on looking within, filling your cup up with a lot of love. Do not overanalyze yourself. Do not overjudge yourself, as you're going through your own trials and tribulations. When it comes to the emotional self, it's really important to balance ourselves out. Because look at you, this is where you want. This is what we're going for. This is the emperor that was, solid, grounded, whole, complete happiness, the joy, the laughter, the play, the light for a wife or a counterpart to be into your life, for the truth in your life to be told. But we're going through this emotional self that we're having to realign ourselves, to balance ourselves. It is some work that needs to be done, that you're working on. But remember not to overjudge yourself. Be easy on yourself as you're weighing the emotional self out. When we're starting to get mad or angry or upset, emotions, we are not our emotional self. Our emotional self is energy that's going through us. That means that we can bring it to a balance. We can bring it to a rest. We can bring it to peace. It does take work for us to do that. The work is making sure we're looking within to nurture our own soul, our own being, not being too harsh on ourselves, so we can bring peace within, so we can truly attract the love of our life into our lives and get what it is that we want. Okay? It's beautiful because to me this is like your soul really knows what it's after, yet you're going through these things, which is where most of us reside, and you're seeing that, you know, it takes this to attract that. Okay? All right, that's what I got for you, Zach. I really love how your reading came out because it was really clear to, you know, what you want, what you're going through, and what it takes. All right. Let me also pull you a power to surrender card. What do you need to surrender to for your highest good here for Zach here? Surrender stress. I love it. Take a few deep breaths and exhale. Exhale the tension that you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Oh, Commercial Mobile, thank you so much. Vibrational OCD, a vibrational state, always keeping low, and we can't receive when we're in a low vibration. Have to keep working. Grateful for your welcome. Let's see. Connect to mobile. I called you earlier. Did you want a reading? I can pull you in right now. How about Chiron then? Okay. In general, perfect. It's amazing how many stories one deck of cards can give you. I've got lots of cards, but this deck has been bonding with me for the last couple of weeks. This really, maybe even a little bit longer, really gets to the core to what you guys need to know. Chiron. First card out has to do with teamwork. Teamwork helps ground you, solidify you, helps you stand tall. There are some things that need to be weighed out. So it can come into alignment, so it can feel equal when it comes to giving and receiving, or when it comes to this teamwork. You are, this is a divine feminine that, you know, she's operating from her higher self. She's operating from her abundant self. She just is vibrant. And she knows how to make some plans, but it looks like some plans that got made went awry. They didn't go the way that they were intended or meant. And because of whatever that was, it's important for you to go within and do a little bit of self-love to heal that part of whatever that is, for you to grow, to expand to the next version of yourself. I do see that you have your eyes open for love, and not just any love. You want a passionate love. That's what you're attracting in. Because you don't want just any divine masculine energy. You want the divine masculine energy. You want someone that knows their worth, knows they're valuable, somebody that's grounded, whole, complete. You want somebody that sees you too. When you realign whatever this is, because something's out of balance here when it comes to this teamwork, once you realign yourself to whatever plans that didn't work, when you just bring yourself back to a balance, things start to be seen again. It's like something gets recognized again. Something becomes more successful again. Just you start seeing your own light again. So it's almost like there's several stories in one, because we're talking about some kind of teamwork that just kind of needs to be weighed out so the success can come in. But it looks like something happened that we need to again realign ourselves, so you can grow and expand. And again, there's some kind of self-love that needs to happen there for it to happen. But you know who you are. You know the vibrant soul that you are, and you know that you're growing and expanding, and you know what you're looking for. You know what you're attracting. But for us to attract this divine masculine energy into your life, to attract with this passion and this love, we need to make sure we're again rebalancing ourselves through whatever plans that haven't worked out, because all plans are working out for our highest good. That's what I have for you. All right, let's see. Ashaman. Who's the DM? I don't know. Somebody you can't see. It's like, it wasn't really a person. It was like, that's what you're trying to manifest. That's who you want a solid person, a solid DM, somebody that's grounded, someone that's whole, somebody that's reliable, somebody that's loyal, somebody that is financially stable. That was like, that's what you're trying to manifest. That's who it would be, okay? I get that it's somebody that you're trying to manifest. And I don't believe it's somebody that you know or met yet. That's your version of a man. That would be your version of a DM, which is a good version. I mean, that's the only divine masculine that comes forward, whole, complete, solid, grounded. I mean, that's the best, okay? Your soul's looking for the best man, not just any man. Okay. All right. Good questions, though. I love it. All right. Let's see if Ashaman's here. Who's here that hasn't had a reading? Because I'm not going to stick around tonight. If you guys want a reading, shout out your name. Who's this? What'd you do? You came into another name now? Your time is now. You're welcome. It's Mobile Connect. You want a reading? Right now's the time. Health and wealth life coaching. Ooh, my style. Here, I'll subscribe to your channel. You want a reading here? Connect to Mobile, let me know, because I'm about ready to head out. It's a general reading is what I'm giving out tonight. What do you need to know for your highest good? And thank you so much, Connect Mobile, for the donation. I appreciate you. It's my time. It's your time. Everybody's time. Let's see. All right, well, I'm going to take that as nobody else is here that wants a reading tonight. I am going to go ahead and end the slow? Yeah, it's been one of those nights. I'm a little on the lower side of my vibes tonight, so... All right, since I'm not hearing back from anyone, I'm going to see you guys later. I'll be back Thursday night for sure. Maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll come in for afternoon live or something. All right, I'll see you guys till next time. Bye-bye. Catch. Have a beautiful evening, day, night, wherever you are. And remember to watch some of my other content when I'm not live. I love each and every one of you.